Right, I'm desperate to do some colouring. I'm assuming most people have got access to pencil crayons, if not wax crayons will do. And this is what we're going to do today. I've just done this one for you. This is a nuthatch, British bird, one of my favourites in fact. So I'm going to show you how to draw it, and then I'll show you how to colour it as well. So this is the one that I've already done. Stick that to one side, and then this, where is it? Here we go. This is how I get it. This is the first step, the pencil lines. So I'm going to show you in one video how to do this bit, and then I'll do another video on how to then colour it in afterwards. Okay, right, so step one, we'll slide this one over. There we go, and we'll go through the basic shapes. So, looking at this, I'll draw over the top of this one, it doesn't matter. The first shape I'm going to draw, it's kind of egg-shaped, I suppose, teardrop-shaped, something like that. Though I want this line on the left to be just slightly flatter than this one. This one's got a slight greater curve because this one I'm going to extend further forwards and put the tail in. So when I draw that, it will be slightly flatter, and then this one comes in. And then when I get to this point here, which would have been the top of the egg, I'm going to just cut it off, and I've got this tail. So it's just that. Hopefully that makes sense, so we can see those bits. Right, that's the body. Now we're going to put the head in. When you do the head, quite a pointed head. It does overlap on the body, so I'm going to come in from here. So go back to your original pencil line, and then just carry it on. It comes up just a little bit. Don't worry about the beak just yet, we'll put the beak in later. And then almost at a, well, it is a point, but a very shallow point. We're going to get to there, and then I'm just going to bring it back around, and I want it to be quite a shallow angle coming up. I don't want it to be too steep. Can you see the original line I did there? I didn't like that one, so then I had to put the second line in. Let's rub out the ones I don't like, so you've got a better chance to see that shallow line coming in. That's a more accurate representation. So I'm going to bring that in, and it's got to come over the body. You can't just leave it there, it's got to come into the body, and then as it comes in, it's going to just flare out a little bit. There we go, dead easy. Next bit, we're going to put the beak in. Straight line, and it's pretty much from the point, but slightly, just slightly under, and then with a slight dip, and it is just a slight curve there. And then we're going to go up and build in, and we'll go down and build in, and then here you've got just nostril of the beak, so we put that in there, and then we're going to put our eye. Let's see, so where the bottom of the beak is, I want it to just almost sit on that line, and I'm going to go round, and that will be my eye. Leave that gap for the light. And then I'm just going to mark off my various areas. So I've got the black, which then just kind of curls around a little bit, just up like so. Keep this nice white patch here. This then becomes sort of a peachy orangey colour. And then at this point here, where the black begins to curl, I'm going to put the wing in. It comes round, goes up, and then it doesn't have to be exactly the same as the one I've drawn. But we've got the blue feathers, and then we've got a few rounded ones like that, and they have the tips almost like fingernails, I suppose you could describe it. If you draw them like that, and then that will be darker, so they're the black feathers, and they'll be lighter. Yeah, I'll show you on the colour one. So from that to that. Okay, so being a nuthatch, it's coming down the stem of something or other, and we put our feet in. I'm not over detailing the feet, so it just gets slightly wider here, and then 1, 2, 3. We can put more detail in there later. 1, 2, 3. And that, I think, will do as our first starting off point. So, to get to this, we need to do this, which is basically that. Build it up. So we went 1, 2. Ooh, went offline there. 3. 3 steps basically, and then 4 for the little details that we add in later. Get the basic shapes right, and the rest will follow. Okay, I'll do the next one later, and I'll show you how to colour it in. Okay, good luck.